Hi everybody, this is Atma Prem. I am spontaneous here right now. Um, I'm actually wanting to speak about nothing in particular other than anger and how we act. We act out our anger and we act out our jerk-like behaviors. We get mad and we take our anger or our frustrations on life out on people that we love, which is something that I did this morning. And I'm still waiting to hear or see the person that I hurt. And I'm sure that I will. I'm sure that everything will be honky-dory in the long run. But other things have happened in that scene. Other things that are personal that I would rather not really go into on video because it does involve people or persons. But I want everyone to realize something. If you have a problem with anger, such as I do at times, we need to find a way collectively to actually harness it. Not necessarily harness it, it has to be let go somehow, but to not say things that are mean, not say things that are jerk-like, asshole-ish, all that fun shit. The Buddha said that hanging on to anger, say that again, hanging on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. So profound. You know, when I started to calm down and I started to see that I was a complete jerk to this person, that was the only statement that kept ringing in my head. Drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Now, I don't expect this person to die. I don't want this person to die, even though one day he will. By God's laws. I love this person with my whole being. And I'm hurting right now because I was a jerk and I was mean. Yes, Atma Prem, mean, happens to the best of us, happens to the worst of us, I should say. But I'm telling you, right now, we need to see ourselves outside of it. And that's what I did. I was gone. I left. So on my way to work. But something told me, turn around. Turn around and go home and make peace. And even though the person I want to make peace with is not here at this moment, which that person will be eventually, I'm seeing that I don't need to make peace with that person. I need to make peace with myself. Have you ever felt that way? Where you yelled at somebody, you called them names, you treated them like complete and utter shit, and everything was their fault when they did nothing wrong? The only thing they did that wasn't wrong at all was just try and show you love, kindness, concern, and beauty. Even offer them money if they needed it for a bite to eat. And why did they do that for you? Because they love you. They don't deserve to be treated in a fashion. Nobody does like that, where we actually turn our nose up at something and go, I don't need that. Keep it. When in fact you think you're stabbing somebody in the heart, and you definitely are, but not in the way that you imagine. Not in the way that you think. Because the dagger is double-sided. When you stab someone like that, you're stabbing yourself. You must throw yourself into it. Forgive the noise of working on the apartment next door to me. But I will tell you that as a minister, as a person, as a human being, fuck the minister thing. As Boisselle-Schalaba. You know who you are. I was a jerk. I was mean. I hurt you. I acted like a jerk. I'm sorry. I love you with my entire being. As Atma Prem, who is Boisselle-Schalaba, there is no two. There's never two. It's impossible to be two. There's not two, Charlie Hayes says. Not too. So as Atma Prem, as some people refer to me as, including my teacher, Janataji, who's a beautiful, beautiful man, beautifully spirited, awakened, and my problem is I put him on such a pedestal that he may fall. And not necessarily at his own hands, at mine, or anybody else's, who pokes. But he's strong, and he doesn't fall. He's a beautiful person. I encourage all of you to read his writings on his Facebook page, to listen to his satsangs that he has available. It's one on my YouTube channel right here. It's a Spreaker one, you'll see it. Listen to it. You'll hear the presence, you'll hear the love, you'll hear nothing but that. You'll feel the presence, as if he's right there in your living room, or your bedroom, or your hotel room, wherever the hell you are. I don't care. Because wherever you are not. So with anger, we need to let it go. And we need to let it go in ways that doesn't hurt other people. Which is hard to say and hard to do, especially hard to do. Take it from the master at being angry. You feel like you're out of control. You feel like you're going crazy. You feel like you're losing your mind. So, but whose mind is it? Is it all mind? And then when you can't get a hold of the person that you hurt, all those things swim through your head that they could be doing, or they shouldn't be doing, or they are doing, that they're not doing with you, which is all a bunch of bullshit. In our hearts, we know that. A good friend of mine just reminded me of that. A good friend of mine reminded me of the term space. But we're selfish. We're humans. We're selfish. We want what we want right now. Gimme more. Gimme it now. I want it now. I want my heart, my feelings to feel better now. Not the way it happens, though, is it? You're all lighthouses of awareness. You're all shining lights. It's a gift from God. It's a spiritual part of awakening. And when our light dims, even momentarily, while we're pissed at something that has nothing to do with the person that just happens to be in firing range when we're taking it out, our light diminishes. It dulls. Our glow goes. Our shine is gone. Our light of awareness dims. Our light of true being, of true nature, dims. But when we calm, if you notice, it comes back. It's kind of like a flashlight that has dull batteries that are dying. The light is very dim, but then you unscrew the top, pop in the batteries, put the top back on. Bright as fuck. And I feel that I'm shining again. But I'm shining dull. And that's me being completely honest. I'm shining dull. I'm no teacher. I'm no person that gets 20,000 views and likes on Facebook and YouTube. I'm just a common citizen of the United States. I live in Long Beach, California. I'm an online ordained minister. And I'm not any of it. Do you get what I mean? I'm not any of it. And you're not any of whatever you consider yourself to be either. Hate to burst the bubble there, but you're not that fancy job. You're not a wife. You're not a husband. You're not a child. You just are. We just are. And I wanted to come in front of this camera and talk to you. It's been a while. And I wanted to come in front. I was planning it. But you know what? I was told by Ujjanandaji that when it was time, I would know and the camera would roll. Spontaneity. And that's what this is. This is not rehearsed. This is not planned. This just is. You're looking at a man that hurts somebody and feels horrible. You're looking at a man that loves with every bit of his being, but then when he gets angry, doesn't understand why. And a lot of you can relate to that. I know you can. That's why I'm making this video. So, remember what Buddha said. Buddha said, remember what I said? Holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Ain't gonna happen. Let go of your anger. Be the lighthouse. Be the shining being that you are. And if you are so lucky enough to recognize that you're out of line and you're out of control and you did completely wrong and the other person wasn't at fault, like in my case, turn around. No matter where it is that you're heading, whether it be to the grocery store or if it's to work, all that shit can wait. Our loves, our lives, and our relationships depend on it. Keep all that in mind. I hope this helped somebody out there who's having the same issues. I hope you all have a beautiful day and a beautiful remainder of your week. I love you all. I appreciate your time and your attention. I always do. No matter how many views these videos get, it's not what it's about. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I wish you a beautiful day. And as always, welcome to your now. Namaste. Have a great day, people.